Hello, fabulous humans. How are you guys doing today? I am so excited that you're listening to me. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing with the women in the communities that you're in. Thank you for leaving us a rating or review or both. Thank you for being part of building money and helping other women physicians take control of their finances. And whether you know it or not, you're part of that. Every time you learn, you impute, you take actions. Every time you take this and you share with other women in your community at your work, so that we can all find the good news of financial liberation together. And of course, for those that are in my money school for badass women physicians, y'all are the shits. All right. So, this is an episode I'm recording as a result of a question that I got. And I've seen this come up actually multiple times. I've seen this, a lot of times when I host a talk or I give a teaching, I have people share some of the questions that they have. And this is coming up so recurrently that I think that it's time for me to revisit it. So that's why I'm recording this for you guys. And it's this whole idea of number one, do you need a budget and how to go about starting to create what I call a spending plan. So if you think about a budget, there's a lot of misconceptions that people have, including myself, about budgeting, right? When we hear budget, we think about charts and spreadsheets and formula and Excel and all this complicated stuff that even I hate. I do. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just the truth, right? And I can try to hammer my head against the wall 5 billion times, or I can hack my way to success, and that's what I've done. It is completely legal. It's just a way of helping my brain tolerate it, handle it better, so that I can actually create the result that I want to create. So what am I talking about exactly? So I'm talking about the fact that for a lot of us, we think that we need to have a budget in order for us to be financially well. There's nothing wrong with having a budget. And if you have a budget and it's working for you, hallelujah, that is great. I've shared on my platforms that I use Mint because I think Mint is easy. It is free. Sometimes there's little kinks in the whatever, like some things may not upload, but that happens with any platform that you're on. Technology is never perfect. So there's Mint, there's YNAB, you need a budget, there's using the old school spreadsheet, there is, there's I think it's Everyday Dollar or something like that. I forget what it's called, but it's the one by Dave Ramsey. I know some people use that. The bottom line is the system you use and is not even the most important thing. What matters is just figuring out something that works for you, get started, execute, and have a plan. That's the most important thing. So, but if you are someone that you're like, all right, I have tried budgeting, it did not work, or how do I even start from? This is a hack that I use that I think may be of value to you. And it's what I call a spending plan. So, the way I think about a spending plan is this: imagine someone comes into your house or about to come, you see them on the camera at the front, they're at the door, and then they're in your house. So you literally are like, okay, now I can no longer see them on camera, but where did they go? Are they in the living room? Are they in the dining room? Are they in the bathroom? Are they in the kitchen? Like, where are they in the backyard? Like, and if you live in New York City, in your studio, you're like, did they go into my closet? Did they go into my kitchen? Or did they go under my bed? Right? I used to live in New York, so I'm all about those tiny spaces. But the key is when someone comes in, it is your house. It is your responsibility. It is a safety concern. It is of value. Like, none of us would have someone come into our door. We don't know where they went into the house, and we're like, oh no, it's all good. No, you would not let that happen. You're like, this is my safety. This is if something happens, it's going to have long-term effects. It's going to have long-term consequences, right? I have stuff in this house that is of value to me. Maybe your TV that you have, maybe your safe stuff, if you have a safe, or your children are in the house, or your passport is in the house. It's like your space. It is yours, right? And I'm saying this in a little bit of a strong way because that is the same identity that I want you to have when it comes to your finances. Like, it is your house. No one comes in and craps in your house for no reason. You don't let people bring their dog to poop on your ground. Like, this is your finance. This is your space. You worked for this actively or passively. This is your zone, right? So it's a sense of self pride when it's doing well. It's a sense of like it is your responsibility, right? Because so it's not like something that you can delegate to a financial advisor or a spouse. This is your life's energy that is going into making this money. So, of course, you want to know where it's going. So when that person now comes, you're like, okay, let's follow the path. Where did they go in the house? That is exactly what a spending plan is. A spending plan is money hits my account. What is the money doing? Where is it going? Literally. Do I like where it's going? Is it going into a way that into a place that takes care of me now and takes care of me when I'm 50 and takes care of me when I'm 70 and takes care of me when I'm 90 and starts my generations off so they don't have to start from scratch? Is my money doing that? Or is it not doing that? And if it's not doing that, how do I want to change it? How do I want to redirect it? Is my entire paycheck going into now only? Or is it going into now and the future? Midterm, long term. Is my money going into long term only? And I'm starving myself now and not taking care of myself now. I'm not enjoying time at all right now, right? Because we have to balance it out, right? Is my money going into only bills, or is it going into only assets, or is it going into only liabilities? Which means, am I paying my, is it going to things that's going to put money into my pocket, or is it going into things that's only going to take money into my pocket, out of my pocket, right? So learning that your spending plan it's just a reflection of what you want your money to go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a work in progress. But if it was like not doing what you wanted to do at all, now you're like, okay, now the goal is 1 to 20% make it do what it wanted to do. Like 40% make it do what it wanted to do. 60% make it want like how am I improving slowly but surely? How am I making sure that I'm continuing to grow and celebrating the process that I'm doing? Right? Is your money being spent in a way that if you didn't tell me who you were, if I only looked at your finances, what would I say matters to you? You told me that you like to give. Are you giving? You told me you want to pay your debt off. Is your money reflecting that? You told me that you want to build your net worth. Is your money reflecting that? You told me that you like to travel. Is your money reflecting that? You told me you have kids. Is your money reflecting that? You told me that you care about the homeless. Is your money reflecting that? And I say that not in a way of judgment, not in a way of perfection, because I ask myself those questions all the time. I'm like, Latifah, last year you said you liked vacations. You didn't even spend much on vacation. What the heck, girl? Right? So your spending plan is literally you saying, this is what I value now and in future, and this is what I want to grow in a way that's diversified. This is the kind of world that I want to see, and this is how I'm making my money go into building that for myself. Do you get what I mean? So those are the ways that I would think about it when it comes to growing our finances. This is how I'm going to think about it when it comes to creating a spending plan. And by the time you actually do this, you're not going to be caring about the specific charts or what and if you like charts, then you get to have fun. But let's keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing is your spending is the money that you're making reflective of what you want the world to look like, what you want your world to look like, what you want your future self to think about you. And if it's not, then how can you make steps? What steps can you make today in order to create that? I believe it was last year, I did a master class that was so good. And if you are someone that would benefit, then I want you to go check it out. This is a free master class that I did, and you can access it to get immediate access to the replay. And it talks about how to have money left even when your income is not increasing yet. And the way you do that is by having a spending plan that reflects the things that add value to your life. And I share lots of tips on that masterclass that you will be able to learn about, the reason why your spending plan may not be working and how to fix it, how to stop overspending, especially if you hate like budgeting and spreadsheets, and also have to have money left even when your income is unchanged. Because I truly believe that when we're able to learn this, you literally are creating extra seed that you can now plant into trees that's going to grow your net worth so that you can liberate yourself. You can start to create a legacy for your family, whatever that means to you. You can start to live healthier, and you can pace yourself when it comes to medicine so that you don't burn out or you decrease burnout. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this has been of value. Yeah, go ahead and put it into action. Let me know your thoughts. Leave us a rating, leave us a review, and remember to share this. This is a mission that we all have to do together. This is literally us investing in the next generation. So if you're a resident, go share with your colleagues. If you're a fellow, go share with your colleagues. If you're an attending, share with your trainees. If you are an attending, share with your colleagues, share with your friends. If you have a Facebook group, share with your people, share it everywhere. And if you share it on social media, make sure you tag me. I'm MoneyFitMD everywhere. So tag me so I can come there. Let me know that you love this episode and I can be sure to create even more for you. So don't forget to go check out that masterclass. It's moneyfitmd.com/spend, SPEND. Go check it out. And thank you for being a part of my community. And I look forward to serving you in the next episode. Bye bye.